hop in. Let's see. I want to fly the. Let's see. Kind of think about flying A320 again. A321. I'm sorry. Or hmm. I really like the CRJ. I just don't like the version that they have. Like I don't like the United Express CRJ at all. um, I also don't like the inside textures, so that's why I don't fly that. Let's see. I think I'm probably gonna eventually end up buying the Cessna Citation X, but I think today, this morning, we're gonna fly. Basically, my goal today is to fly is to practice some landings. So let's fly something that has an ILS, but we don't have to use the ILS. So we're gonna go ahead and fly the Airbus because that does have an ILS for sure. But we're gonna practice some ILS approaches, and we're also gonna practice some visual approaches. So we'll do that every time I fly the A320. I usually fly American. Let's see if there's anything else in here that I might want to fly. Nope. All right, we're gonna fly American Airline A321. We'll hit OK. We're gonna park ourselves. We're gonna begin again at Palm Springs, just like we did before. We're gonna do a few short hops, and if I can find, there it is. And we're not gonna park at GA. We're gonna park at the gate 16. All right, now we're gonna be loading up into that. It is sunrise right now in California. I believe it is 0600 in the morning there. So we're gonna have a sunrise and hit OK, and we'll hit fly. All right, let's calibrate our screen and get ready for today.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome aboard from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. I want to thank all of you for being with us today. We're just getting the last of the luggage stowed on board, and we should be departing on time in just a few minutes. I will be speaking to you again later on, so thanks again and enjoy the flight.
All right. What's going on, bro? Welcome back. Smash it. Smash this, bro. Are you going to be joining us today? Today we'll be flying. I want to practice landing. I did a couple flights yesterday, and we had some very rough landings, and I want to get better on that. I'm a grade 2 is my ranking right now in here, but I want to actually be good at landing on here before I even rank up. And it's not that I'm new to flight or flight simming. It's just that I'm new to landing on this particular app or game or simulator, whatever you wanted to call it. And I'm just not used to controlling the plane with my phone and things like that. I don't remember what gate I am, honestly. We can probably look. I don't. I think it was. I don't remember. I think if you rewind, you might be able to see what gate I went to.
November 9,
But anyways,
Kilo Oscar.
the point right now is to practice some landing. So we're gonna do a couple short hops. There's a few controlled airports in our area. We're gonna start from Palm Springs and do a short flight over to probably over here. I think there's an RNAV approach over here to what is this airport called?
Tower when ready.
San Bernardino.
Taxiing to runway
But we
31
may
left. Dragon 2325.
skip San Bernardino. We'll fly from Palm Springs and then we'll fly to Ontario and then San Bernardino. So let's go ahead and draw that out real quick so we can see what that looks like. We'll probably just do some touch and goes. I may not land there. We'll probably just fly to there and do some touch and goes.
Emirates 27 Heavy. Request taxi to parking. Palm Springs ground.
So
Indonesia
fly straight out.
414.
We'll probably be taking off. Looks like Palm Springs usually is taking off out of 3-1 left, 3-1 right. We'll take 3-1 right. It's a shorter runway, but we don't need all that much runway. We're going to be pretty light today.
Indonesia 414. Taxi to runway 31 left. Contact tower when
First
ready.
waypoint.
Taxiing to
And
runway 31
I'll
left.
share my flight plan
Indonesia
with you, bro, once you get
414.
online.
Emirates 27 heavy. Taxi to
Ontario's
parking.
over here.
Taxiing to parking.
So we
Emirates
basically
27 heavy.
we'll probably fly between the mountains, because we're not going to get that high. We'll go here. We'll fly between the mountains because we don't need to be that high. All right, and then we'll set ourselves up for the approach in Ontario. So we'll put ourselves over here somewhere. And then we'll probably go ahead and expect runway 26 right. So go.
Palm
That should
Springs
put
ground.
us on the
Indonesia
localizer way up there.
414. Ready to
And then
taxi.
we'll choose a second set. I'll go to Cadin, and then whatever that is. Fanta. Yeah, I like Fanta. Oh, that's not right. Look how that curved. I don't like that. Let's delete that waypoint. There it goes.
Indonesia 414. Taxi to runway 31 left.
You know, we'll just skip that
Contact
one.
tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 31 left. Indonesia
go here.
414.
And we'll basically just go all the way to the end of the runway. Or, yeah. Like so. All right, and then from Ontario, we'll
Palm
just
Springs
continue.
ground.
We'll
November
probably
572
kiss the
Sierra
runway
Hotel.
and then fly
Ready to
straight
taxi
out.
to
We'll
runway
let them know what
31
we're doing
right.
on the way in. And we'll fly straight out here somewhere. We'll stay pretty low. We won't gain all that much altitude. We'll make right traffic and make a right turn. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's delete that waypoint. I just want to make it a little bit more simple. I
Palm
like
Springs
flying through
ground.
VORs.
November 572 Sierra Hotel.
So
Ready
we'll
to taxi
pick
to
up this
runway
VO right here,
31
the
right.
panorama, however you say that, and then we'll rock. Loop back around here. Oh crap! What did I do? Yep, like that, and then we'll fly back to. It looks like they're taking off right now at runway 24 at San Bernardino. So we'll loop ourselves back so that we can get the approach. It's probably going to be a shorter approach because you can see there's some mountains right in this area over here. Hold on, let me check something real quick.
November 572 Sierra Hotel. Ready to taxi.
All right, cool. I was checking the ATC sounds because yesterday I re-listened to the stream and I didn't really like how loud the ATC sounds were. So we'll fly that way, and then I don't know. Actually, I don't know because we have a guy over here on final landing at 06. So what we'll do is we'll just freaking put a we'll fly direct there. Once we get in there, we'll find out which runway they wanted to put us at, and then we'll just catch the downwind to whichever runway is free. And then from there, we'll maybe do a crossover and fly over here to Orange County or something. We can decide. We'll probably do a full stop at San Bernardino, and then we'll decide where we want to fly next. But that's gonna be our short flight for now. It's just two legs, two short hops, just to practice on some landings, and we'll see how those landings go. And if they're good, then we may move on to do something else. And if they're not, then we'll probably keep practicing landing. So I want to get better at it. I know how to land. It's just on this phone. I got to figure out how to do it better. All right, so our flight plan is plotted. We got JetBlue 2 with us. Let's see, where are you? Turn on our seatbelts, smoking signs, strobe lights, let them know that we're about ready to move. Got American 53 next to us. Actually, that's you right there, I believe. American 53. Dopeness. I think I forgot to change my name. Yeah, I did. You're still United. So let's change our call sign to American 116, aka American 116. Gotta go all the way to the top. Where are you, American? are you? I feel like you're right. Oh, there you are. All right, go ahead. Okay. I mean, technically, we could do like flight of two for this if you want. So that way, only one of us have to talk to ATC. Matter of fact, yeah, let's do that. We're gonna do flight of two. Let's do that. It's funny is sometimes ATC doesn't even know what that means either. So we'll see if they actually even pay attention to it. Flight of two, and if they understand what that even means. All right, let's go ahead and contact around if they are online. Yep, Palm Springs ground. You can usually depend on Palm Springs ground or tower always being on. And a lot of times I'm ATCing Palm Springs myself. So let's request pushback.
Palm Springs ground. American 116 flight of 2. Ready for pushback. Palm Springs ground. American 53. Ready for pushback.
No, I made the flight plan, man. I already made the flight plans. Appreciate it. You can copy mine though. He still hasn't cleared up the pushback, which is weird. The tower
Palm
view.
Springs ground. November 660.
Man, these planes look so good. Man, this
November
is gonna look
Juliet.
so good when they
Ready
make
to
the
taxi.
global update. I was watching a lot
Palm
of
Springs
global
ground. American 53.
videos
Ready
and
for
stuff yesterday,
pushback.
trying to find out what's the update with that. So I'm all updated with it, and I'm pretty I'm pretty excited about it. Made a lot of changes.
Palm Springs ground. November 660. November Juliet. Ready
Is
to
ground
taxi
still
to
on?
runway
Because they
31
haven't
right. November
they
660.
have not responded
November
to either of
Juliet.
us.
Taxi to runway 31 left. Contact
Okay, there we
tower
go.
when ready. American
All right, we're pushing back.
116 flight of 2. Pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left. Palm Springs ground. November 660. November Juliet. Ready to taxi to runway 31
Make sure we're
left.
calibrated because
Palm
like I said, I
Springs
move my
ground.
phone a lot, so
American
sometimes
53. Ready for pushback. American 53. Pushback approved.
which way do we need
Expect
to go?
runway 31 left.
We go that way over
Pushback
there to our
approved.
right wing.
American 53.
We could also just go
November
completely
660.
backwards, but
November Juliet.
I'm gonna taxi
to
the other
runway
way.
13 left. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 13 left. November 660. November Juliet. November 660. November Juliet. Taxi to runway 31 left. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 31 left. November 660.
If ground was smart, they would tell one of us to give way to the other.
Good day. November 660. November Juliet.
Because this is a conflict of us both pushing back at the same time.
Pushback approved. American 116 flight of 2.
Alright, let's hide some things. I know another update they're going to be coming out with around global is going to be
Palm Springs
engine
ground.
starts,
American
single engine
53.
starts. So you'll be
Ready
able
to
to
taxi
push
to
back
runway
and then get your
31
engine
left.
started just like you would do in real life. Alright, I think we're ready to taxi. So I'm going to go ahead and request taxi to, what's that, 31 left?
Palm Springs ground. American 116 flight of 2. Ready to taxi to runway 31 left.
I'm set our altitude to about 6,000. Yeah, I hear they're gonna add the MD-11 too. I'm excited about that too. I like that plane a lot. I need to check the chart, see how high those mountains are, because those mountains really determine how high we need to fly. We're gonna be flying in between them, but at the same time, I just need to know for when we do our last leg. Alright, I'm looking at Sky Vector again, and it looks like those mountains surrounding Palm Springs to the west are at about 11,000 feet. And then the northern one are also about 11,000 feet.
Palm Springs ground. American
So what I'm talking about
53,
is
ready to
this
taxi
brown
to
area
runway
right here
31 left.
and this
Palm
brown area
Springs
right here are
ground.
both at about
Speedbird
11,000 feet.
005. Request taxi to parking.
I'm trying to find out what that middle green area, how high that is.
Speedbird 005.
Not having any luck right
taxi
now.
to parking. American 53.
We could probably
taxi
find,
to
actually,
runway
if we just
31
find out the
left.
field elevation
Contact
right
tower
here.
when ready. American
Yeah,
116
2,000.
flight of
So it's
2.
pretty low. So we're
Taxi
good.
to
We'll
runway
do
31 left.
6,500. All right, we're clear to
Contact
taxi to
tower when
runway
ready.
31
Taxiing
left.
to
So let's go ahead
parking.
and
Speedbird
do that.
005. Taxiing
All right,
to
release
runway
parking brakes.
31 left. American 116 flight of 2. Taxiing to runway 31 left. American 53. Palm Springs ground. Indonesia 414. Ready to taxi to runway 31 right.
Slow down, slow down. Chill.
Palm Springs ground. Emirates 355
All right, cool.
Super. Request taxi to parking. Indonesia 414. Taxi to runway 31 right. Contact tower when ready. Emirates 355 Super. Taxi
Yeah, we're
to
taxiing
parking.
extremely fast. Check
Taxiing
our
to
left, check
parking.
our right.
Emirates
This is our
355
taxiway right
Super.
here.
Taxiing to runway 31 right.
Big old
Indonesia
Airbus
414.
landing in front of us.
It's forbidden to place hand luggage in front of the bulkhead seats or the emergency exits. For safety reasons, the use of any electronic devices is prohibited during taxiing, takeoff, and landing. Personal electronic equipment, such as telephones and wireless transmitting devices, may not be used at any time during the flight. Please fasten your seatbelt now as we're taking off. Because turbulence can occur unexpectedly, you are obliged to have your seatbelt fastened whenever you're seated, until the aircraft comes to a full stop after landing. Whenever the fasten seatbelt sign is on, the use of the lavatories is not permitted. For takeoff and landing, make sure that the back of your seat is in a fully upright position, and that your tables are folded away. Secure infants with the infant's belt, which will be distributed by your flight attendant.
Palm Springs ground. India Foxtrot Golf 12220. Request taxi to parking.
Spitfire,
Palm
looks like.
Springs ground. November 768 Oscar Romeo. Ready to
Whoa,
taxi.
whoa, coming in fast.
Pressure is lost. Oxygen masks will be released automatically. Pull the mask towards your face and cover your nose and mouth. Then help children and other passengers. In case of impact on land
Palm
or
Springs
water,
ground.
position
Thompson
yourself as shown on the
859.
screen.
Ready for pushback.
Use either
November
position.
Switch over to
768
tower.
Oscar Romeo. Taxi to runway 31 left. Contact tower when ready. India Foxtrot Golf 12220. Taxi to parking. Palm Springs Tower. November 327 Whiskey Echo is 25 nautical miles to the northeast at 2,900 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 31 left. November 92 Kilo Oscar. Transition approved at or above 10,000. Transition approved at 10,000. November 92 Kilo Oscar. November 660 November Juliet. Enter right downwind runway 13 left. Number 4. Traffic to follow is on right base. November 372 Lima Bravo. Is on final runway 31 left. Enter right downwind. Runway 13 left. Behind the traffic on right base. November 660 November Juliet. November 372 Lima Bravo. Number 1. Runway 31 left. Cleared to land. Number 1.
Checking the
Cleared
flight
to
controls.
land. Runway 31 left.
All right, we're good.
November 372 Lima Bravo.
I keep forgetting on the Airbus it's on over here, not in the middle.
Number 2. Runway 31 left. Cleared to land. Number 2. Cleared to land. Runway 31 left. Aaron 1996. Indonesia 414. Runway 31 right. Cleared for takeoff. Make right traffic. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 31 right. Indonesia 414. Going around. November 372 Lima Bravo. Palm Springs Tower. Dragon 2325. Ready for takeoff at runway 31 left. Departing straight out. November 372 Lima Bravo. Roger. Make right traffic runway 31 left. Dragon 2325. Line up and wait runway 31 left. Line up and wait runway 31 left. Dragon 2325. Roger. November 372 Lima Bravo. Palm Springs Tower. November 768 Oscar Romeo. Ready for takeoff at runway 31 left. Departing straight out. Indonesia 414. Request frequency change. Indonesia 414. Frequency
park and brake
change
one more
approved.
time.
Good day.
We're gonna hold short.
Frequency change approved Indonesia 414.
We
Good
should
day.
be. We'll probably be after that plane over there, I assume. I don't see anybody
Dragon
else inbound.
2325. Runway
There is
31
one
left.
plane out there.
Cleared for takeoff. Palm Springs Tower. November 768 Oscar Romeo. Ready for takeoff at runway 31 left. Departing straight out. Aaron 1996.
I'll say this,
is
tower is
on
usually
final
pretty
runway
good
31 left.
at
Cleared for takeoff. Runway
Palm
31
Springs.
left.
I
Dragon
don't know who's
2325.
controlling, but
Aaron
usually there's a pretty good
1996.
controller here.
Number 1.
Our cruising altitude will be about, we're going to stay pretty low, about 6,500.
Left. Aaron 1996. November
That's what I have mine
768
set to
Oscar
right now.
Romeo. Hold short of runway
It's basically
31
a,
left. Holding
it's basically
short
a
runway
VFR
31
flight.
left. November 768 Oscar Romeo. Palm Springs Tower. Coriner
Skies are pretty clear, so we don't have to worry about, low visibility. So we'll basically be flying the visual into Ontario.
Enter right base runway 31 left. Number 2. Traffic to follow is
But
on
in the
final.
first flight, I'm
Enter
going to
right
use
base.
the
Runway
ILS.
31 left. Behind the traffic on final. Coriner 709.
Yeah, we got a plane landing right there. Aaron 1996. Coming down in the United Boeing 737. With the flare. Nice. Good landing. Easy with the touchdown. He didn't float it either. Good job. Alright, who's gonna be next?
American 116
Nice.
flight of
We
2.
got it.
Line up and
All
wait.
right,
Runway
line up and wait.
31 left. Line up and wait. Runway 31 left. American 116 flight of 2. American 53. Hold short of runway 31
All right.
left. Palm
Apparently
Springs
visibility is
Tower.
pretty bad at
November
Ontario and
660
San Bernardino,
November
which is weird
Juliet.
because they're so
Ready
close
for
together.
takeoff at runway
I don't know
31
how they
right.
could be
Remaining in the pattern.
bad, but we'll
Holding
see when
short
we get
runway
there.
31
Alright, we're clear for
left.
takeoff. Let's go ahead
American
and
53. November 660
engines on,
November
full
Juliet.
throttle,
Runway
full
31
thrust.
right. Cleared for
Clear
takeoff.
for takeoff.
Make right traffic. American 116 flight of 2. Runway 31 left. Cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 31 right. November 660
And we're rotating.
November Juliet. American 53.
Don't need much runway.
Line up and wait runway 31 left.
Alright, we're gonna fly runway
Cleared for
heading on the way out of here.
Runway 31 left. American
about like
116
310-ish.
flight of 2. Line up and wait
Climb
runway
up to about
31 left.
6,500.
American 53.
We'll keep
Corridor
our speed below
709.
250.
Number 1.
So we watch
Runway
that.
31
We'll put our
left.
gear up
Cleared for the auction. After the auction, make right traffic.
like so.
Number 1. Cleared for the auction. Runway 31 left. Corridor 709. Palm Springs
Man,
Tower.
we are,
Johnson
our angle is
859.
crazy.
Ready for takeoff at runway 31 left. Departing north.
Yes, sir.
American
Touch and go
53,
at Ontario
runway
and full
31
stop at
left,
San Bernardino
cleared for
is the
takeoff.
plan.
Cleared for takeoff.
All right, we're
Runway
already
31
too
left.
high.
American
So
53.
we're gonna
Thompson
drop that
859.
down. We're gonna
Hold short
hold
of
our
runway
speed up.
31
We're
left.
gonna
Holding
my
short
God.
runway
Okay, let's do
31
this.
left.
Let's do this
Thompson
by hand.
859.
Autopilot is
November
failing us right now.
768 Oscar Romeo.
So we're just
Line
gonna
up
level
and
her
wait
off
runway 31 left.
right about here.
November 768 Oscar
I
Romeo.
mean, it's a pretty easy
Please
flight. We
wait
might as
for
well fly
clearance
it by
before
hand.
taking off.
Let's just do that. All right, make a
Palm
left
Springs
turn.
Tower. Thompson 859. Ready for takeoff
There's
at
this
runway
mountain right
31
here.
left. Departing north.
So I need to
Thompson
watch out for that.
859. Line up and wait runway 31 left. Line up and
I am
wait
still gonna
runway
lock us at
31 left.
6,500
Thompson
though.
859. Palm
And,
Springs Tower. Land Chile
I'll
200
control our
heavy is
speed.
26 nautical miles to the southeast at 11,400 feet.
Flaps are up,
Inbound
gear
for
up.
landing. Requesting runway 31
Landing lights
left.
are off.
Land Chile
They
200
they were
heavy.
never on.
Enter straight in runway 31 left. Number 2. Traffic to follow is on final.
Oh God, are we
Thompson
the white one, right?
859. Runway
we turned too
31
much.
left. Cleared for
Way
takeoff.
too much.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 31 left. Thompson 859. Delta 145. Hold short of runway 31 left. Delta 145. Request frequency change.
I guess on
Enter
traffic.
straight in. Runway 31 left. Behind
Pretty
the
close
traffic
to
on
us right
final.
now.
Land
So
Chile
basically, we need to
200
fly
heavy.
through between
Palm
this is
Springs
little like
Tower.
between these mountains
Delta
right here in front of us.
145. Ready for takeoff at runway 31 left. Departing south.
I misjudged
Delta
that departure, and I thought that I
145.
needed to turn
Hold short
left
of
more than I
runway
needed to,
31
but I
left.
didn't.
Holding short runway 31 left. Delta 145. Delta 145. Line up and wait runway 31 left. Line up and wait runway 31 left. Delta 145. Dragon 2325.
Yeah,
Request
so you see right ahead of us
frequency
is
change.
kind of like some flat land in between these mountains. So this is where we're gonna try to stay. Wow, we're going way too fast. I didn't know we were going that fast.
Dragon
Let's-
2325.
245 to be
Contact
safe.
Palm Springs approach on 135.28. Palm Springs Tower.
Alright, there we go. We're back on
1737.
back on
Ready
our
for
route.
Takeoff at runway 31 left. Departing north. Contacting Palm Springs approach on 135.28.
We're still going too fast.
Dragon
I'm turn
2325.
the spoilers on.
American
Slow us down before we get
1737.
ghosted.
Hold short of runway 31 left. Delta 145. Runway 31 left. Cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 31 left. Delta 145. Holding short.
Still
runway
getting
31
violations.
left.
Man, I hate
American
this.
1737. Courier
start making that turn.
709. Number 1. Runway
little late, but
31
it's all
left.
good.
Clear to land. Number 1.
That's,
Clear to land. Runway 31
airport is
left.
this? I don't know what
Courier
airport that is.
709.
Ahead of us. We'll be flying directly over that airport, whichever airport that is. Kilo Bravo November. What's G? I keep forgetting
Palm
what G
Springs
is.
Tower.
K and
November
B, KB and
930
G,
Bravo
whatever.
Hotel. Ready for takeoff at runway 31 left. Remaining in
Yeah,
the pattern.
speed. I need a warning or something, like some kind of horn, let me know that I'm about to go over speed. 'Cause I always forget when I'm taking off. Because these things, they speed so fast, and they don't really take account all that much.
Bravo Hotel.
The
Hold short of runway
you know, your
31
vertical
left.
speed.
Holding
Usually
short
it takes a
runway
lot longer
31
for
left.
aircraft to
November
get up at
930
250.
Bravo Hotel.
You know, especially with the arc that we took out of there. Golf, thank you so much. Kilo Bravo November Golf. That's what that is. Thank you so much. Alright, so basically we're at our cruising altitude. We're at 6,500 feet. Basically flying VFR right now to Ontario. Let's go ahead and see. Palm Springs approach. Palm Springs Center is online. I'm not sure if we need to talk to them.
American
I don't know what their area is. We'll check in with Palm
1737.
Springs Center,
Runway
see what they're
31
talking
left.
about.
Cleared for takeoff. Palm Springs Center. American 116 flight of 2. With you. Roger. November 468 Mike Juliet. American
So right now I have autopilot on my
116 flight of
altitude and
2.
speed only,
Roger.
and I'm
American
controlling
116 flight of
the
2.
bank
Say intentions.
myself.
Thank you. Good day. Land Chile 200 heavy. Palm Springs Center. American 53. With you. American 53.
What's going on, Jeffrey
Roger.
102 Gamer? Yeah, I can let you know how I stream. I don't mind sharing. It's not a secret. But I'll let you know after we land though. We'll be flying stop and go into Ontario, and then we'll do a full stop.
American 53,
At-
say intentions.
What's the name of that airport? San Bernardino.
American 53 is 3
So real quick,
nautical
I'm going
miles
to,
northeast
on
of
my
Banning
computer,
Municipal
pull
at
up
6,500 feet.
Ontario's
Requesting flight following to San
charts
Bernardino.
for, what did we say,
American
26
53,
right? Yeah, 26
disregard
right.
last message. American 53, contact San Bernardino
So,
Unicum on
let's see what
122.9 or 7.
We're supposed to be heading 265, and
Stand
we're going
by.
about 272.
American
so it's
53.
make a little bit of adjustment.
November 468 Mike Juliet. Maintain 250 knots or greater. Maintain 250
Another
knots or
update
greater.
coming with Global
November
is going to be
468 Mike
nav mode.
Juliet.
That's going to change the game for real. Like, that's going to change the game so much, being able to fly in nav mode. Now, basically, program it and forget it is basically what's going to happen. All right, so looking at the charts for Ontario ILS, Ontario ILS localizer 26 right. Okay, I'm gonna just freaking set my heading because I keep tilting my phone on accident.
FedEx 454 is 11 nautical miles west of
And maybe
Rancho
at 266.
Vallecito at 7,000 feet. Requesting aisles approach runway
Alright.
27 at San Diego. FedEx
We'll be turning pretty soon. All right, so real quick, quick brief on our approach. Ontario ILS localizer runway 26 right. We need to be at 4,200 at Pettus, and then 2,900 at Hyrix intersection. So we'll take a look at where that is on here. I think that's Petite right there. Crap.
November 819
We'll make this turn and then we'll look at that. 298.
200. November 468
298.
Reduce speed to 220 knots.
Let's make it right.
American
Okay, let's look at the map real quick.
645
Look at our approach.
307
Like I said, first approach is going to be a ILS approach.
feet.
Second one will probably be
Requesting aisles approach runway 26
maybe
left at
either
Ontario
RNAV or it'll be just a
International.
visual.
November
So there's
819
Pettus right here.
Mike.
We need to be at
Climb and
4,200 when we
maintain
get to
flight
Pettus.
level 200.
And then once
Reduce
we get
speed to
down
220
over
knots.
here
November
into the
468
glide
Mike
slope,
Juliet. Climb and maintain flight
we'll
level
need to be
200. November
at
819 Mike Mike.
2,900, and that waypoint is actually not on here, but it's supposed to be around this area. So at least we know where we need to be. Right now we're at 6,500, not too high. Thinking we can probably go ahead and descend to 5,000. We'll also go ahead and contact Ontario Tower or approach, depending on who's on. Let's see, tower's on. Let them know we're inbound. Let them know that we're in there for a touch and go on the ILS of runway 26 right. So we're going to go ahead and start descending, and we'll turn out landing lights on. We should have had our landing lights on this whole time, really, because we're so low.
United 913 is 5 nautical miles west of Hemet Ryan at 32,000 feet.
Down to 5,000 feet.
Flight following to San Diego. United 913. Contact Socal.
All right, we're number 2. Or actually, we're number 1.
You're welcome. India Foxtrot Sierra Mike Heavy. Ontario Tower. American 116 flight of 2. Inbound on the ILS for touch and go. Runway 26 right. Ontario Tower. India Foxtrot Sierra Mike Heavy.
All right, American 53, you can go ahead and call your approach. Either we can land parallel or you can land right behind me. It's up to you.
Number 1. Runway 26 right. Clear to land. India Foxtrot
Take a look outside
Sierra
real
Mike
quick.
Heavy. Runway 08 right. Cleared for immediate
And we need to make a turn.
takeoff.
Before we
Cleared
do
for
that,
takeoff.
to
Runway 08
263.
right. India Foxtrot Sierra Mike Heavy.
Or
Number
268.
1. Cleared to land.
Sure which
Runway
one we wanna go
26
to.
right. American 116 flight of 2. India Foxtrot Sierra Mike Heavy. Requesting departure to the north. November 511 Lima Lima. When able, turn right and contact ground. Please expedite. Ontario Tower. Oman Air 244 is 4 nautical miles to the east at 1,400 feet. Inbound for landing. Ontario Tower. American 53 is 23 nautical miles to the east at 6,200 feet.
All right, once we cross over,
Inbound
what's
for
this,
touch and
Gorpay,
go. Requesting
what's going on?
runway
UPS is
26
right.
American
Okay, he's like,
53,
what,
number
200
1,
feet below us?
runway 26 right, clear to land.
Actually, no, he's 2,000
India
feet below
Foxtrot
us.
Sierra Mike Heavy, departure to the north is approved.
Next channel, we'll be
Ontario
turning
Tower,
left,
India
heading
Foxtrot Sierra Mike
258,
Heavy is 2 nautical miles to the east at 2,100
and then we'll
feet.
descend down
Inbound
to,
for
I
landing.
think, what did I say,
Ontario Tower,
4,200?
November
4,500? We'll do
679 Lima
4,200, I don't
Whiskey,
remember.
ready for takeoff at
But
runway
4,200
08 left.
4,200 will be good.
Number 1, cleared to land.
To be
Runway
safe,
26
we'll be a little
right.
bit lower
American 53.
than we need to be,
Wilco,
but we'll be safe. We'll
November
set our spoilers
511
to
Lima
arm.
Lima. Ontario
We're gonna go ahead
Tower,
and start
Swiss
slowing down.
189,
We'll go down to about
ready
two.
for takeoff at runway 08
We're doing
left.
195.
Remaining in the pattern.
Actually,
India
one,
Foxtrot
whatever,
Sierra Mike Heavy.
180.
Contact Socal approach on 124.3.
Slowing down to 180. We'll once we
American
get down
53,
below 200,
number
I'll
1,
start
runway
applying the
26
flaps.
right, cleared to land. Ontario Tower, American 53, inbound on the
Descend a
ILS
bit
for touch
faster.
and go. Runway
Let's
26
see,
right.
Ontario
Tower,
ILS
Type 340 flight of 4 is 18 nautical
26
miles
right.
to the west
Alright,
of
that's
4,000
programmed.
feet.
Yeah, we're
Inbound
way
for
too high.
landing. Requesting runway 08
Way too
left.
high.
Roger. Type 340
Good.
flight of 4. November 679 Lima Whiskey. Runway 08 left.
This is why we
Cleared for
practice these
immediate
things.
takeoff. Swiss
2000,
189.
something like that.
Runway 08
We'll just make
left.
sure we
Cleared for immediate takeoff.
descend.
Make right traffic. Number 1. Cleared to land. Runway 26 right. Oman Air 244. Oman Air 244. When able, turn right and contact ground. Please
Still too
expedite.
high.
Traffic on base. Ontario Tower, American 53 is 17 nautical
slow
miles
down
to the
because
east
we're
at 4,700
descending pretty
feet.
fast. I'm gonna go down to
Inbound for
150.
touch and go. Wilco, Oman Air
And
244.
we're still over
Ontario Tower,
230. We're
Red
way
Bull
too fast.
420. Ready for takeoff at runway 26 right. Departing straight out. American 53, number 1.
And too high.
Runway 26 right. Cleared to land. Ontario
We're gonna
Tower,
put our
November
flight spoilers on.
660 November
Looks like we're a little
Juliet
off
is
to
8
the
nautical
left too.
miles
Wow,
to the
visibility
east
just
at
got
4,600
extremely terrible.
feet. Inbound for landing.
Visibility
Requesting
just got
runway
bad. I
08
thought we were
right.
gonna have a good visual
Ontario
approach. I can
Tower,
see the runway
Sierra
lights.
Kilo Yankee Lima India
But other than
November
that,
Echo. Ready for takeoff at runway 26 left. Departing straight
not
out.
looking too good. We're still high. We might have to, yeah, we're gonna disengage autopilot and have to bring it down ourselves. Alright, gear down. Flaps with 3. I'm in control of the plane now. Problem is, I probably should have calibrated this before. Yeah, we're still too high. And too fast. Flaps full. Oh gosh, this is not gonna be good. We might have to go around. We're not even. Alright guys, prepare for a pretty hard landing. Oh gosh. Alright, let's hit some rudder, I guess. Oh my god, who's this person landing next to? Not good. We landed, but not on the runway. Alright, well, that's what we're doing touch and goes. So, we're not going to do reversers. We're just going to take right back off. Flaps up to 2. Go back up to full throttle. Turn the spoilers off, and we're back in the air. Gear up. I kind of want to do that again. Let's try that again. Let's see if they'll give us left traffic or something, and then we can do that again. Because I was not happy with that approach at all. Go back down. 4,200. I need to recalibrate. This is not right. Come on. All kind of things going wrong right now. About to get another speed violation in a second. Alright, so no, I don't want to be this high. Yeah. I gotta figure out these freaking controls, man. Alright, let's level off wherever the heck we are. 5,900, that'll work. Oh god. Freaking autopilot. Just level me off. Don't freaking shoot the nose down. There we go. Alright. Put the flaps up. Let's see, where are we at? We're way out here. He didn't tell us anything. Is he even online? No, he's not. Okay, well, we're just gonna fly our own. Alright, we're gonna fly. We'll do right traffic like we said earlier, but we're gonna fly back into Ontario again because I had a horrible landing there. And I'm gonna go ahead and make a right turn now. And we'll lower our altitude down to 4,500, 4,200. Get it right, come on. One more. Boom, there we go. I'll turn the vertical speed down. Alright, like I said, American 53, we are just gonna get back into pattern to land at Ontario, back on 26 right again, or 26 left, right, yeah, 26 right. I'm gonna make a right downwind, and then we're gonna make a second attempt at that landing because it was horrible. So many things went wrong on that one, and it was mostly my fault. Alright, I think our downwind will be about around here. Alright, we're speeds at 220. Altitude 4,200 we're going for. We're gonna descend to 4,200. There's the airport over there. Looks like American 53 actually just landed. Who's this behind me then? I thought that was you behind me. I didn't know. Who is that? Who was Hayden Bowie? I don't have the chat up. Let me look at the chat real quick. I haven't been looking at the chat. Alright, so I'm trying to catch up real quick. Let me catch up on chat while we're flying downwind. Yeah, Jeffrey, I said I'll show you how to do live once we land. Yeah, basically LNAV would definitely help a lot. I mean, you could just basically let the plane fly, especially when you do those real long hauls. You can let the plane fly, leave your phone on charging, of course. And yes, I'm using SkyVector for my VFR charts and approach charts and things like that. That's why I fly in the States a lot, because SkyVector is very good and easy to use for flying in the States. And I didn't notice that he didn't clear me for the touch and go. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm all caught up. If you just got on, thank y'all again for flying with us. Welcome aboard. Right now, we're basically practicing landing. I had some terrible landings yesterday, and I want to fix that. So, right now, we are in the pattern on a right downwind for runway 26 right at Ontario. And then once we get that right, we'll move over to San Bernardino. Over there was Kilo Sierra Bravo Delta. That's actually right directly ahead of us, but we'll be flying over there later on. But right now, we're going to attempt to land here again. I was trying to get the ILS to work, but we were too high to intercept the ILS correctly, so we kind of had to force it in. And we landed just to the right of the runway. And who is this dude about to freaking clip our left wing? I don't know who that is, but I see him all the time. Papa Kilo, Papa Kilo, Papa Kilo. Man, it is such an annoying freaking call sign. Such a troll. And it looks like American 53 said he's going to keep going on to San Bernardino. That's what you said in the chat earlier. So, vi- uh, the visual is no longer possible because you can see we're flying through a lot of clouds and very low visibility. Which I was warned about the low visibility here, but I didn't believe it because I was like, hey, Palm Springs is like right down the street, and it's clear here, so I assumed that it'd be clear over here too. Looking good, Hayden. Flying in formation. Let's take a look at our map one more time. All right, we're good. We're about ready to make our right base turn, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and jump back in the cockpit. We'll make our right base turn. We're gonna go ahead and do that manually because I don't trust the heading sometimes, and I also want to make a tighter turn. And as we get on our base, we're gonna slow her down to 195, and I'm gonna put one notch of flaps in. Alright, we're just above our glide slope path now, which is good. So we're gonna enter our glide slope path at about 30 degrees. So we're basically just gonna keep turning for our base. So come on, final. I don't think Ontario's online. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we'll go ahead and call inbound, touch and go on the ILS, runway 26 right. Alright, we're good. We'll keep
Ontario
straight
Tower,
from here.
American 116 flight of 2, inbound on the ILS for
Well,
touch
actually, I'll
and
go
go.
ahead and
Runway
descend to about
26 right.
3,000 just to be safe, because last time we were too high.
American 116
Clear
flight
to
of 2,
land.
number 1,
Knowledge.
runway 26 right, clear to land. Number 1.
How do I
clear
request
to
a
land.
touch and go,
Runway
though? Because it
26
didn't say
right.
touch and go, did it?
American 116
Yeah, it did. I
flight
said
of
touch
2.
and go. But yeah, he didn't say clear for the option, which he should have. I mean, the airport's not busy. It's not like I can't do an option there. Alright. Pretty soon,
November 660
we'll be lining
November
up with
Juliet.
the, to
You're in
intercept
an
the
active
ILS.
airspace. Please contact Ontario
I'm
Tower
gonna turn
on
us in there a little bit more, too.
120.6.
Alright, we'll put in a second notch of flaps. We'll drop the speed down to 160.
Infinite Flight 3. You're
There
in an
it
active
is.
airspace. Please contact
And we hit
Ontario
approach mode.
Tower on
That's gonna turn us
120.6.
to line up with the ILS of the runway of 26 right. And it looks like it's working this time. I believe our landing lights are already on. That's checked. Strobe lights are on. That's checked. Flaps set to 2.
Edit at 1,549.
Wait for our speed to come down. Okay, our speed is down at
Exit
about
runway
160.
when
We'll go
able.
ahead and go to
Contact
flaps
ground on the
3
taxiway. Wilco.
and
Edit
gear
at
down.
1,549.
And it looks like we have 3 green, which is not simulated. Actually, yeah, the gear handle actually does go down. But we don't get a 3 green symbol. Oh, yeah, we do. 3 green. Nice. Alright, cool. So we're now on our
November 660 November Juliet.
final approach
Number 1,
into Ontario runway
26
26
left.
right.
Clear to land.
Everything is
Number
lined
1,
up as it
clear
should
to
be.
land.
It's
Runway
going a lot
26
smoother this
left.
time around. If
November
we look to our left, we
660
got
November Juliet.
Hayden over there
Thank you.
at the
Good
parallel.
day.
He's a little bit higher than we are.
660 November
But
Juliet.
I guess he's going to land at 26 left. Pretty dope. Alright, we're going to put our
American
spoilers to armed.
116 flight of 2.
Runway
Number
26
1,
right, we are
runway
clear to land.
26
We'll
right.
acknowledge that.
Clear to land. Number 1, clear to land. Runway 26 right. American 116 flight of 2. Category 5464.
Alright,
heavy.
American 53, I
Fall
hear
short
you.
of
So
runway
you're going to be
26
flying
right.
over to San Bernardino circling. Sounds good. Once we get this right, I'll be heading over there to San Bernardino next. Yeah, it looks like Hayden's in the 7. Was it the 737? 700? Yeah, that one doesn't have an approach mode. So
1,000.
he has to do the visual approach, sadly, even in these low conditions. Thankfully, we have these runway lights, so even if we didn't have approach, we could still land here. Alright, let's slow her down to about 150 now. Now, the thing I have to remember to do is to, we'll set flaps to full, is to release the, because I know that on here it'll basically automatically land itself, but I want to land it myself too. You know, like I want to do what I usually do, and that is,
500.
you know, once I get, you know, about, I don't know, 500 feet above ground, I go ahead and I release the
400.
autopilot, I disengage the autopilot, and then I just basically hand fly it the rest of the way down. The problem is every time I do that,
300.
it makes this really big jerk.
300.
So we're gonna try that once we get over the fence.
200.
Alright,
100.
and autopilot is disengaged. Look at that. See that jerk right there? That's the problem. We're gonna
50.
go down on the power.
40.
Oh my god. Come on. Bring her down. Bring her
Ontario
down.
Tower, November
Bring her down.
178 Mike
The rudder.
Tango.
10.
Ready for takeoff at
Flare
runway
it.
08 left. Remaining in
And
the
we're
pattern.
down.
Ontario
Nice.
Tower, November 656
Like
Juliet
that.
uniform.
All
Ready
right.
for takeoff at runway
Now we're gonna
26 right.
flaps to
Remaining
1.
in the pattern. American 53.
Full
Exit
power.
runway when able. Contact ground on the taxiway.
We'll take right back off.
American 53. Holding short runway 26 right. Category
We'll need to be off too.
5464
Forget
heavy.
about that. Alright, we're taking back off. And now we'll
178
continue.
Mike Tango. Runway 08
Actually, let's
left.
practice
Cleared
our
for
takeoff because that.
Make right traffic.
Alright, we'll come back on the power. This time I think we'll go up to about 5,000.
Ontario Tower, November
As we make a right
656
turn,
Juliet uniform.
follow our,
Ready for
our
takeoff at
route.
runway 26 right. Remaining in the pattern.
Bring your nose down a little bit, get some more power. Can't really see anything, so we're basically flying IFR right now.
November 656 Juliet uniform. Please check
Oh yeah, gear up.
tutorials on the
Almost
forum
forgot.
for assistance using ATC instructions.
Flaps at 0. Looking good so
Ontario
far.
Tower, Category 5464 heavy. Ready for takeoff
Cool.
at
Alright,
runway
now
26
from here
right.
we can go ahead and
Departing
set our
straight out.
speed so we don't
Category
overspeed.
5464
Did that just in time too. We're about to go
Runway
hit a
26
heading
right.
bug
Cleared
on
for takeoff.
272, which will take us to our next waypoint.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway
And
26
altitude
right. Category
is going
5464
down.
heavy.
We'll keep nose up. We'll go to about 5,000 feet, not
Delta
6,000. 5,000.
6445. Hold short of
Looking
runway
good.
26 right. Holding short
Pretty sharp
runway
turn coming up,
26
so we'll go
right.
ahead and
Delta
cut it. We'll turn, make a right turn to
6445. Cleared for
whatever the next
takeoff.
waypoint is.
Runway
Just gonna
08
be to our
left.
right.
November 178 Mike Tango.
That should be good. We'll go over here to our flight plan and center that on
Delta
us.
6445. Line up and wait runway
Activate that
26
next
right.
leg.
Line up
Apollo.
and wait runway 26 right. Delta 6445.
Cool, and now that'll tell us what direction we actually need to turn heading to. So it's actually going to be, wow, 3-3. Or it's probably going to be 40 by the time we get lined up. Yes, we're already passing it.
November 178 Mike Tango.
Alright, looks like we're coming up
Request
to
frequency
5,500. Let's take a look at the map one more time and see if we have any ATC over there at San Bernardino. We probably don't. Not the most popular airport. No, we don't. It's all good though.
Change approved November 178
We got a couple planes taking off at let's see, what's this, runway 24. So we'll go ahead and take runway 24. Looks like there's a there's a little grayish white line. That means there's probably an RNAV going in there. So we'll probably take the RNAV approach, which is very similar to a GPS approach. Alright, we need to watch out for these mountains too. So I'm gonna go ahead and take over, turn heading off, and make it a little bit sharper of a return because these mountains are gonna get pretty high, pretty fast. We don't want to get caught up
Contact Ontario Tower
in the
on
mountains.
120.6.
And look at that sunrise. Alright, looking good, looking good. Alright, I see American 53 over there, way over there. And where's the other guy who was flying with us? I don't know if he did a full stop at
Air Force
Ontario.
One, stay on my frequency.
174. Alright, next waypoint is Nitty. Alright, now I'm gonna pull up my charts. And sorry you can't see the charts. If I did it on my phone, it would kind of be, it would kind of get in the way. So I do it on my laptop so that. But if you ever do want to look at charts, if you're playing alongside your laptop, it's definitely helpful to go to skyvector.com.
Iran Air
And you can plan your
760.
route there.
Line up and wait
You
runway
can look
26
at if
right.
you know how to read it, you can see
Line up and
the
wait runway 26
elevations of
right.
mountains and
Iran Air
terrain, and
760.
all the different airways and airspaces and things like that are all on there. Even high en route charts, which is stuff you'll use once we have global, when you fly pretty far out. Alright, so we're about 3 minutes away from Nitty. I'm gonna take a look at our San Bernardino, which is Kilo Bravo, Sierra Delta, is that right? I think it's right. No, it's Kilo Sierra. That's what it is.
Iran Air
Okay,
760.
D.
Please expedite.
We'll get rid of our Ontario chart and take a look at that. Wrong button. Alright, so there's an ILS for runway 6, which we see on the map already. That's the red cone right here. And then there's a localizer also for runway 6, and then there's 2 RNAV approaches for runway 6 also. There's actually no approaches. I don't see any chart approaches for runway 24 at all. So we might have to take runway 6. And I think the reason that is because you can see these mountains right over here to the right.
Please contact
San
Ontario
Bernardino.
Tower on 120.6.
Like, it would make sense to only have approaches coming from this side of the map because these mountains are probably too high. You would probably have to make a very steep approach to come in. It would be challenging. It's not a bad thing. It'd be fun, yeah. But that's probably, to be safe, the reason that they only have charts for that side. So let's take a look at the actual VFR charts of the area. Let's see how high those mountains are. Yeah, so the mountains around Ontario over here is about, the peak is about 8,900 feet, I think. And then over here is about 11,000, which this is what we flew over earlier. Remember I mentioned this is 11,000, this is 11,000, and then this right here is 8,000. So that's why there's only approaches coming from this side of the airport. And I think they also take off and land with the opposite way, which you don't usually do. But we'll take a look at that visually and see what that looks like, because we may want to go ahead and still give it a try to land at runway 24. Actually, no, it's too cloudy. I won't even be able to see the mountains because the mountains are lower. Who is that? Is that Asiana? Who's that plane right in front of us? Oh, it's American 53. We're like about to wreck. I'm about to hit you. Where'd you go? Woo! He did that on purpose. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and land at runway 6 because we're in IFR conditions. We can't technically land on runway 24 because we can't even see. If we continue straight, we're gonna fly right into the mountains. So what we're gonna do, so we'll make our right turn here, and then we'll go ahead and jump into the pattern. We'll make a left downwind, or let's see, we might cross over the runway and make a right. Let's do that. Let's cross over the runway, make a right downwind. We'll get a visual of the airport, make a right downwind, and then we'll come in for the what is that? The RNAV approach, runway 6. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, before we hit anything, let's go ahead and make that right turn. I'm gonna turn off heading mode again, and I'll just do it myself because I want to. So let me go ahead and pull up the charts for our arrival, or for our approach, I mean. Which, they have a localizer for They have a localizer for runway 6, but we'll take the RNAV instead. Uh-oh, looks like San Bernardino now has... Oh, no, they don't. I thought they had ATC. They don't. See if we can lock the heading and see, take a look at San Bernardino as we fly over it. There it is, just one runway. We'll be landing over here. So we're just gonna fly over the runway, cross over the runway. We'll make a right turn for a right downwind, and then we'll fly back in. And according to the chart, let's see. We could fly back to Paradise, to PDZ. VOR way out there. That's way too far. I'm not going back. I'm not going that far back. So we'll just do what I said. We'll just go. We'll enter in the pattern. Uh-oh. Good thing we're almost done. Now my battery will probably last us like 2 more flights, to be honest. Alright, we're gonna make a right turn right here. Not gonna wait too long. I'm gonna set our GPS. What did I say? Is that even on here? It's not even on here. It is not even on here. I'm looking for the RNAV for runway 06, but they don't have the RNAV for 06. So I guess we'll have to do the ILS for 06 again. Oh, a little bit too much of a turn. Alright, let's slow her down to about 190. Well, that's fine. That works. 180 is good. 180 is good. We need to be at 4,000 or 3,000, whichever is best. Infinite flight. So I'm trying to make a left turn because we kind of turned it way too much, and I want to be a little bit more parallel with the runway as we're flying our downwind. That works a little bit better. Which the opposite of 06 is going to be about around 2.3, 2.4 of a heading. Alright, we're going to set our heading there. And basically, if you ever wonder, like, how far do you need to go on your right on your downwind, it's up to you technically. It depends on how you want to approach, and it also depends on your altitude. If you're lower, then you can enter into either the ILS or the visual approach from the pattern a lot sooner. We're at 4,000, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fly downwind until this little bar right here gets above, like well above my that little mark, right? See, right now it's moving up, so we're good. And then we're gonna make a right turn pretty soon to now. I'm also still trying to slow down, so we'll wait for that too. So once we level, I don't know, we've gone far enough basically. I just want to get slowed down. We'll put our flight spoilers on, and we'll go ahead and make that right turn back towards the airport. We're gonna have to make a pretty sharp turn because we don't have a lot of space to play with. I didn't give myself a lot of space on that downwind, so that's my own fault. So we're gonna have to make a pretty sharp turn here. Alright, spoilers are on. We can turn those off. We'll arm them. Alright, we're looking good, looking good. Alright, now we got ourselves pointed back towards the ILS. Runway 06. We'll go ahead. There is no ATC. Before we do, let's get ourselves lined up. Sorry. Alright, there's no ATC at San Bernardino at the moment, but we're going to go ahead and contact Unicom. We'll report our position. We are, I don't know, I guess on final. Runway 06.
San Bernardino Unicom.
So if anybody's there,
American
they'll know.
116 flight of 2 is on final. Runway 06.
Put our flaps to 2. and get ready to re-intercept the runway again. And we're hoping for another second good landing. Got American 53 off of our right wing. He's flying with us on the stream today. Big shout out to him. Yeah, man, we'll watch you land once we get on the ground. So make sure you got some good separation. Like I said, we're gonna make a full stop into San Bernardino. So once we get off the runway, we'll park real quick and then we'll watch American 53 come down. I'm gonna hit the approach. And we should be turning any second now. Slow her down about 165. Or whatever. So far, so good. Thank you, sir. I will try not to forget the landing gear this time. Flap set to 3. Let's go on the outside view so we can have a nice gear down view. Pretty low visibility out here. Let's go ahead and set the flaps to full. Looks so good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Looks good. I'll say the good thing is that we don't have any turbulence. That's one thing we don't have an issue with right now. Back in the cockpit, there's the runway. We have a visual. Airport in sight. ILS is localizer is established on the ILS. Speed looks good. Spoilers arm, gear down 3 green. Flap set to full. And we're all set. Alright, we'll slow her down a little bit more. Go back down to one. We'll do 145. Last time we landed at 150. Let's see if we can do 145. We floated it a little too long. We'll do like 140 or something like that. I don't know what the stall speed of this plane is. So we're going to wing it. All right, let's go ahead and calibrate. Make sure that's good.
300.
And we'll do the same thing we did last time. We're going to go ahead and release. We're going to disengage autopilot once we get over the threshold.
200.
Right, we're already flaring.
50. 40.
Autopilot disengaged. Man, I hate how it like jerks like that, man.
30.
I really hate that. All right, a little bit of rudder, a little bit of rudder. Straighten her up, straighten her up. Come on. Bring it down, bring it down. Ah! What is going on?
20.
Is there a crosswind? Are we still not on the ground? Are you serious?
10.
Alright, we're going around. Forget that. Going around. What is, man, that was, what? It was so smooth when autopilot was on. As soon as I released autopilot, it was like nose up violently. Alright, we're gonna make a right traffic. Gear up. We'll leave the flaps at the 1. We'll keep our speed down below 200. We'll get right back in the pattern and we'll try this again.
San Bernardino Unicum, American 53, going around.
We don't need to be that high. We'll stay below 4,000. Alright, let's straighten up. Runways to our right wing now. On our downwind. We can turn a little bit more probably to the right. Once we get to 230 as a heading, we'll use that as our right downwind. That works. Alright, release autopilot when you get into the red zone, says Billy. Yeah, I floated the heck out of that. And Josh says, I'm a real student pilot. Land the plane at 145 knots with flaps at the 3. Hit the approach at 3000 AGL with no autopilot. Okay, sure. We'll give that a try. Looks like American went around too. American 53 back there. What's going up, Awesome J? Welcome everybody to the stream. If you're just joining us, this is attempt number 2 at landing at San Bernardino Airport on runway 06. We were technically using the ILS until we got, I don't know how high we were. And then things went terribly wrong once we got over the fence or threshold, whichever it was. Honestly, I think it's mostly user error, to be completely honest with you. You saw I had it on full left rudder too. Thank you, sir. I like my plane too. So basically this whole stream has been pattern work. I mean, we flew from Palm Springs to Ontario, had a terrible landing in Ontario the first time by, went around, jumped back into the pattern, and then we had a second approach. Second approach went very good. Then once we got it right in Ontario, we did a touch and go at Ontario, and now we're flying to San Bernardino, and this is our second go around.
San Bernardino Unicum. Quebec Juliet 109 is 11 nautical miles to the west at 3,700 feet. Inbound for landing. Will make straight in for runway 06. San Bernardino Unicum.
Yeah, I think there is no wind. Let's look at the
flight
METAR.
of 2 is on right downwind. Runway 06.
We're there. Yeah, it says, yeah, there's no wind at all. So I don't know what was going on, because there was no wind. But I was flying it like there was a crosswind, but there wasn't. Yeah, we need to turn our base now. So let's go ahead and do that. Turn the heading off, and we'll just make that base turn. We're at 3,500. We're supposed to be at 3,000. That's what I want to be at, is 3,000. I see another plane ahead of us. I'm not sure if he's landing at San Bernardino, but he's about 600 feet below us. Alright, that's good enough. We'll intercept the ILS again. And then we'll try this again. You cannot do rain on here yet. There is no rain, I don't think. I've never seen rain on here. I mean, you can do low visibility, that's about it. Nighttime does not look too great, mainly only because of the horizon. Like, you see how harsh that horizon is in front of us? Like, it's like a straight line. Like, that's the main reason night doesn't look good. The way that the sky blends in with the ground doesn't look good at all. Alright guys, I'm going to check back with the chat. I will check back with the chat once we land. I'm trying to focus. We'll hit approach now. so it can get us lined up with it nice and easy. We'll go ahead and go flaps 2, and we'll drop down to what he said, 145 knots. As we slow down, I want to slow down a little bit faster. We'll hit our flight spoilers real quick. We'll put our gear out. And we're established with a localizer for runway 06. About to cross 2,000 feet. We got a Speedbird right ahead of us. Looks like I don't know if they're landing.
San Bernardino
No, they're not.
Unicum. Speedbird
There's another
1
Airbus over there
IFFG is
who
on
just went
final.
around, looks like.
Runway 24.
All right, we'll turn the spoilers off. Don't need those anymore. Arm them though. Go to flaps 3. And the plane is guiding us towards the runway. What up, Find Your Passion? What's going on, bro? Thanks for watching. We're almost done here.
1,000.
Alright, like I said, there is no wind, so that's not a factor. So let's not act like it is. My biggest issue is just whenever I turn off the autopilot, it just doesn't want to do what I
San
want to do.
Bernardino Unicum. American
So let's go
53
ahead
is
and
on
try
final.
that.
Runway 06.
Yeah, okay, let's try to keep it right where it was. Easy, easy, easy. Come on, buddy.
400.
Alright, looking good so
300.
far. So far, we're gonna turn off the speed now.
San Bernardino Unicum. Speedbird 1 IFFG is on final. Runway
10.
24.
There we go. And reverse thrust. And we're on the ground. Nice. Spoilers are armed. Looking good. We'll exit to the left when able. And then we'll watch American 53 behind us land. So let's go ahead and get off of the runway. Brakes. It's kind of hard to see the taxiways. There it is. We're not gonna stop in time. We'll take the next one. Where is it? This is why you need to have your airport charts before you land, so you know where the heck the taxiways are.
San Bernardino Unicum.
Spoilers
Speedbird
off.
1 IFFG is inbound. Request traffic advisories.
It would be cool in the update if it actually showed the taxiways on the map. That would be
San
amazing.
Bernardino Unicum. American 53 is on final. Runway 06.
All right, we're still taxiing, trying to look for a opening, and I think here comes one right here. Pretty good landing right there. That was good.
San
Thank y'all for the
Bernardino
advice.
Unicum.
That actually really did
American
help me.
53. Going around.
Turning the approach off early.
San Bernardino Unicum. Speedbird
Make a right
1
turn over
IFFG.
here. We actually need to just go
Going
this way.
around.
And park. Alright, we'll just park over here real quick so we can watch our buddy over here land before he touches down. We'll switch to our tower view, watch it from the tower. There he is. Where'd he go? Is he landing or is he going around? Oh no, Nick, are you going around? What happened, bro? Oh, it's two planes. Who's the other person landing on the other side? Speedbird? Yeah, he's going around. We'll stick around for a while and watch American 53 land. He's been around. He's been with us since the beginning, so I definitely want to support this guy. Thank you for joining on the stream. He flew with us from Palm Springs all the way to Ontario. Same route, same flight plan, basically. So we'll stick around, watch him fly his pattern back into San Bernardino, and then we'll end the stream there. But thank y'all for watching, and thank y'all everybody who really helped me on that landing. I was really struggling for some
San
reason
Bernardino Unicum.
on the landing.
Speedbird 1 IFFG.
It's a little
Going
bit
around.
different on here than it is on some of the other flight simulators like X-Plane and FSX
San
and things like
Bernardino
that.
Unicum.
And I know that
Speedbird 1 IFFG
it's
is on
you know,
left base.
they try to
Runway
have some
24.
realism in here, so
San
it's
Bernardino
similar to,
Unicum. Speedbird 1
you know, to real
IFFG is on
life,
left
but at the
base.
same
Runway
time
six.
there's some weird things that you have to like figure out, and so I had to figure those things out. So this, I'm gonna go back through and look at the comments now that I'm on the ground. What's going on, Padix or Paddix? Welcome to the stream, Billy. Billy Blue the man. Thanks for the advice, Josh. And good luck on your flight training. Awesome, JJ. Thanks for joining us. Snow Cone, what's going on, bro? And you're right, the night is not that good on here yet. But once that update comes out, I'm pretty sure that's going to change. All right, Josh, I just saw the message that you said you spawned at San Bernardino as a grade 3. All right, let's see, where are you? I can't even see other guy yet. Are you that other plane that just took off?
San
Or is this
Bernardino
you right here?
Unicum. American
Yeah, there you is.
981.
American
Taxiing to runway
981.
24.
Welcome to the stream, Josh. Grade 3, 1 violation. Not bad, my friend. What do I have? I think I have a few violations. I know within this one stream, I got like 3 violations, which was pretty horrible. Pretty horrible. I'm pretty ashamed about that. Mostly they were speeding violations of speeding, going too fast, too low.
San Bernardino Unicum. American 53 is on right downwind. Runway 06.
And let's see who else we got on here.
San
Ignore that.
Bernardino Unicum. Speedbird 1 IFFG is on left base. Runway 06.
I chose to do morning time because it's morning where we are. In Southern California, it's really early. So that's why I chose to do morning. If I was going to do another flight, I would do noon. But I need to do some other things right now. So I don't have... I'm not going to be able to do another flight after this. But next time, maybe I'll do a noon flight. Yesterday, we did a stream, if you were here. First flight we did was in the morning because we flew in the same Southern California region. And then after that flight, we did a flight to Amsterdam. And if you know anything about time zones, in Amsterdam, it was like afternoon, like, 5 o'clock in the evening kind of thing. So we flew midday as far as the lighting goes. Let's take a check on American 53 real quick. Looks like he's on his he's on base. No, he's on his final. And a Speedbird is right behind him. If I was smart, I would have switched to tower and then did, but I don't think we have time to switch to tower because by the time I get to tower, he's gonna be on the ground.
San Bernardino
So we'll stay here and we'll just watch from here.
Speedbird 1 IFFG is on final. Runway 06. San Bernardino Unicum. American 53 is on final. Runway 06.
All right, which way? Where are we looking at? All right, so American 53 is over. Where are you? Where'd you go? I don't see you anymore. Oh, there you are.
San Bernardino Unicum. American
Can I click on you? Can I
981
see?
is
Can I
taking
speed up?
off runway 24, remaining in
The
the
reason I
pattern.
couldn't find you is because your thing says Speedbird. All right, just so you know, American 53, there is an American 981 taking off opposite of you. So just watch out for traffic. Taking off at runway 24. There you are. Yeah, this is bad timing because y'all are definitely going to collide. Okay, you're number 2. I see. You're number 2. That's why I couldn't see you. You're number 2 after Speedbird 1. Looks like you're going around again. On my screen, you're going around. I don't know if that's true. It'd be smart, though, for you to do a 360 right now. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and switch to... we're going to end the flight, and I'm going to switch Wow, I got 3 penalties. That's horrible. We're gonna switch to air traffic control at San Bernardino. We're gonna be tower. And yeah, I agree with you, Snow Cone. I'm late on some of these comments. I agree with you, Snow Cone, on Infinite Flight is very simple. You can't do a lot of things, like you can't. There's no clickable buttons or anything, but it's very simple. But it's a very good mobile flight sim. It's my favorite, personally. All right, let's see who's out here. Speedbirds on the ground, clear the runway, and Americans also clear the runway. American 53. Oops.
American 53, you're in an active airspace. Please contact San Bernardino Tower on 119.45. Stand by. American 53.
Paddocks. I'm sorry, like I said, I'm reading some of these comments late because I'm trying
San
to pay attention
Bernardino
to both.
Tower. American
Paddocks, yes, I did buy
981.
multiplayer for a
Inbound on
month.
the
I did not
ILS.
buy the
Runway
year.
06.
I wasn't
San
that committed.
Bernardino Tower.
I
American
see what y'all
53.
talking about.
Inbound on the ILS. Runway 06.
All right, I'll make 53 is going to be clear for number 1, clear to land, runway 06.
American 53. Number 1.
And
Runway 06. Cleared to land.
American 981, you'll be clear to land, number 2.
Number 1. Cleared to land. Runway 06.
Runway 6.
American 53. American 981. Number 2.
Go
Runway
ahead and
06.
enter your
Cleared
right
to
downwind,
land.
buddy.
Thank you. American 53. Number 2. Cleared to land. Runway 06. American
All right, just so y'all know, so y'all don't
981.
fly into San Bernardino right now, I'm only landing
981. Enter right
these 2
downwind
planes.
runway 06.
So
Enter
once
right
these
downwind
guys
runway
land,
06.
I will be
American
ending the stream
981.
for now. And I haven't decided when I'll stream again. I may stream later today or I may stream tomorrow around the same time. If I stream again today, it'll probably be iRacing because usually I race at lunch or after work. So let's go see if we can watch this guy land. All right, American 53, actually American 981. You can go ahead and yeah, he's pretty low. You can go ahead and enter your right base, runway 06. Number 2, following traffic that is on final.
American 981. Enter right base runway 06. Number 2. Traffic to follow is on final. Enter right base.
Zoom in. Let me
runway
zoom in on somebody.
06. Behind the traffic
Where are
on
you?
final. American 981.
I guess he's not close enough for me to be able to lock on. Who's the other guy? I think, is he? He's not flying here, I don't think. Papa Kilo, Papa Kilo. That dude, I don't know if there's multiples of you, but like every time I fly or every time, it doesn't matter if I'm flying or if I'm ATC, I always see Papa Kilo online doing something crazy. All right, now we got a visual of American 53 coming into land. Snowcone, what do you mean? How do I display this? Oh, and also to answer, I forgot whose question that was. A while back, somebody asked me how I stream. And I was like, no, it's not a secret. Like, I don't care about sharing about that kind of stuff. I use an app called Vidi. I'm on an iPhone 7 Plus right now, just so you know. I'm on an iPhone 7 Plus, and I use an app called Vidi. I think they probably put it in the description. Usually when I stream, they put something in the description to advertise themselves. But it's VIDIH. That's Victor. Was it Indigo? What the heck is I? VIDIH. And it's an app, and it's only for iPhone. So if you're not using iPhone, then it doesn't matter. You got to use something else. All right, you gonna put the nose down? I don't know if it is down. All right, there it is. Not bad. Just a little bit right of the center line, but not a bad landing at all. Looked pretty smooth to me from here. All right, go ahead and exit the runway to your left when able.
American 53. When able,
Did I
turn
send that?
left. Contact ground on the
Yeah, I
taxiway.
did.
Wilco. American 53.
Yeah, just a little bit left of the center line. I mean, who am I to judge? My landing wasn't great either, but um, on my screen I couldn't really tell. It looked like it was smooth. I mean, you were like the nose was up for a little bit, and it looked like you were on the ground. But I might have needed a lower view to really be able to tell. But welcome to San Bernardino, American 53. And again, thank you for flying with us today. Clear land number 1, runway 06.
American 981.
American
Number 1.
981.
Runway 06. Cleared to land. Number 1. Cleared to land. Runway 06. American 981.
Yo, future bounce music. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're gonna bring negativity into this room, you can go ahead and leave. So I'm not about that negativity and stuff. You're open to have your own opinion, but bullying people and all that type of stuff that ain't gonna fly on my stream. So you can go now or forever hold your peace, bro. But welcome to the thing. I mean, I'm glad you're here, but just chill out with that. And he's down. American 981. Exit the runway. Left when able.
American 981. When able, turn left. Contact ground on the taxiway.
I am glad to say we all made it here safely. I didn't crash. Hey, bro, future bounce
Wilco.
music. I see you,
American
man. You don't have a
981.
bad life. Let me talk to you. This is for you, bro. This is for you. This is for you. All right, I hope you're listening right now. This is for you. Future bounce music. First of all, I want everybody in the chat to say something nice to future bounce music. And I'm not picking on you right now. I'm being real. I'm being real. Let me tell you this. If you have a bad life, the reason why is because you have a bad mindset. I'm going to be real with you right now, all right? Nobody else might not tell you this, but I'm going to be real with you. If you want things to change, you have to change. If bad things keep happening in your life, it's not about the things that happen to you. It's about the way you respond to the things that happen to you. All right? I'm going to say that again. It's not about what happens to you. It's about how you respond to the things that happen to you. All right? And like I said, if you want things to change, you have to change. Your mindset has to change. I know it sounds like a cliche, but when they say positive mind, positive life, it's so true. Think about it. If you woke up in the morning and you said, okay, today I'm going to have a good day. Today I'm going to have a good day. No matter what happens today, I'm going to have a good day. Like, I don't care what that person says to me when I go to work. I don't care what that person, whoever it is, that negative person in your life, I don't care what they say. Today I choose to have a good day. Having a good day, having a good life is not about feelings. It's not about, oh, I feel like getting up today. It's not about, oh, I feel like smiling today. It's not about, oh, I feel like being nice to people. It's about choice. It's all about choice. It's your choice to have a good day or have a bad day. And I'm just gonna say it to you, man. You might not be having a great day today, but don't let a bad 5 minutes turn into a bad day. Don't let a bad day turn into a bad week, because you ain't got time for that. Life is short, bro. Life is short. It could end today. It could end tomorrow. Don't let don't let other people get you down. You know what I'm saying? God has an amazing plan for you in your life, and you're going to do amazing things, but don't let these haters get in your way. Anyway, that's my message for you today, Future Bounce Music. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate that. And shout out to Josh, who's American 981, who actually just landed with us here at San Bernardino. And also, I think he already left. Yeah, he did. The other guy, what was his name? American 53, which is a smash this bro in the chat. Thank you for joining the stream also. And that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank y'all for checking
San
this out.
Bernardino Tower, American
Thank y'all for joining the chat. I
981.
love having
Ready for
conversation with y'all,
takeoff at
kicking it with y'all,
runway
having some good
24.
times, man.
Remaining in the
I've
pattern.
only done a few streams so far on Infinite Flight, so I'm extremely new to streaming. I'm kind of new to, I guess you could call me a noob if you're like grade 5 or something. I'm kind of a noob to, go ahead and take off, bro. Oh, crap, wrong runway. I'm kind of new to Infinite Flight, but I've been playing X-Plane for years.
American
And
981. Runway
and yeah,
24.
so thank
Cleared
y'all
for
for
takeoff.
watching the chat.
Make right traffic.
Appreciate
Cleared
y'all
for takeoff.
supporting the channel.
Runway
Definitely hit that
24.
subscribe button.
American
I'll be
981.
doing more streams. If you like racing, I'll be doing iRacing streams. If you just like Infinite Flight, then just join me on Infinite Flight streams. Hopefully one day I'll be able to stream X-Plane, but right now my computer can't handle it. So anyways, remember this, you always have 3 choices. Either you're going to give up, you're going to give in, or you give it all you got. So that's all I'm going to say. My name is Blue Games. Peace, love. Love you guys. God bless you. Have a good
San
day.
Bernardino
And I'll see you
Tower,
next time.
7879 Super is 14 nautical miles to the east at 7,600 feet. Inbound for touch and go. Requesting runway 24. San Bernardino Tower, Alpha Lima India Tango Alpha Lima India Alpha Heavy is 12 nautical miles to the west at 3,000 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 06. Attention all aircraft. San Bernardino Tower is now closed. Good day.